Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who is watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too. Happy Earth Day to anyone who's watching this. And before I start talking, if you guys could hear me okay, if you guys could see me too, when it comes to with this live stream, just feel free to let me know also. So if you guys can see me, hear me, all that good stuff. So just feel free to let me know. And shout out to all you guys who are watching this live and for those who are watching a replay too. It's really good to see you guys, whether you're in your home, if you're traveling, or all the above. You never know what people are doing too. So I appreciate you guys for just being here. So yes, indeed. It's really been an interesting day so far, And again, happy Earth Day to anyone who is watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the weather, it comes to wherever, you know, you are in the world too. If you're in America, if you're in South America, if you're in Africa, if you're in Middle East, if you're in Asia, or whichever too in the world too, especially on this earthly plane too, this beautiful planet that we're living in. So yes, it's quite interesting when it comes to just celebrating, our beautiful planet. When it comes to not just like weather-wise, but also just like in general too. Just like from the weather to the elements to the animals to everything that's connected to the earth too, especially us too as human beings. And excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And of course, just like when it comes to with the earth, it's just so beautiful how we can really just appreciate it from a healthy space, and especially how we can really just take the time throughout our busy day to just simply appreciate that. It could be from just take going outside and smelling the roses, or appreciating the sun that's hitting on your forehead or on your skin if anyone's into sunbathing, or just really getting connecting with water, going to the pool or connecting to the lake, or whichever too, wherever that floats your boat, when it comes to Earth Day. What's up, Ocean Garnet? What's good? Good to see you. Happy Earth Day to you too also. Hope you are enjoying the weather, enjoying your day, celebrating the earth, all that good stuff too. So thank you for being here, Ocean Garnet. Big shout out to you as well. And yeah, I'll just, just really getting started and talking about how beautiful our planet is, when it comes to that. And what's up, Viviane? Viviane, good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? So thank you for being here too. So, when it comes to that, yeah, just happy Earth Day to all you guys who are coming in and just taking the time throughout your busy day to just really, showing support for this channel too. I know I just say it's like self-care and wellness when it comes to with this channel, but this channel, it's all about self-care wellness for you guys too, So it's like when it comes to wellness for the body, for our hearts, for our mindset too. So yeah, much love to all you guys. And she said it's gloomy over here, but the coolest. Yeah, I was in Escondido just a few hours ago too, and it was pretty gloomy too. I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty nice, But when I got back here in my home, I was kind of getting chilly, So it's just like when it comes to the gloomy weather, it was just really driving me down to Escondido near San Diego area. It was gloomy. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty gloomy, but it was beautiful nonetheless to see that too, because sometimes with gloomy weather it's like a hit or miss for some people. I mean, just like like, or like for his preference. I mean, sometimes I'm just using myself for example. I mean, sometimes for me, gloomy weather, it's like, nah, I just either want to stay home or just get some fresh air. And sometimes people like that, sometimes other people don't like that. So yeah, the gloomy weather was pretty interesting too. So yeah, and again too, it's just like, when it comes to with the earth, how beautiful it is, especially, when it comes to, how it's structured, how everything's connecting with it, just the animals, the people, us human beings, you know, the elements, fire, earth, wind, and water, and earth too, of course, and, fire, earth, wind, and water too. And, and it's just like, when I'm out and about and exploring places, or just like even just like stepping outside my house just to, to appreciate the weather, even just like simply as just smelling the roses could just really make your whole day. I mean, the simple acts like that, especially when it comes to appreciating the earth, it's no bounds. So it's kind of like, for example, like someone says, let's say, for example, like someone likes the water, they like to go to the beach, like being connected with water, because water is very creative and spontaneous like that too. So it's kind of like they want to just go to the beach, soak their feet in the sand, really connecting with that too. Not just like dipping in the water, but also just really being connected with it, just watching it from afar, appreciating that too from a comfortable space. It's like, you know, being in that kind of environment really helps you to anyone to really connect with the earth, you know? And yeah, just like that gloomy weather, it's just like it makes you feel comfy, or for some people, it might be different, which is cool in their own right. But so when it comes to that, it's really cool how, just like, certain weather can make you feel a certain way, especially when it comes to our own subtle body, when it comes to our energy, just really, connecting with that, with nature, and really connecting with our natural selves with nature is really interesting. So it's like, even for example, to like someone likes to be in warm places, for example, someone likes to sunbathe, they like to, let's say necessarily go to the beach, but also they like to go to places where it's warm, where they like to, really connect from this to the sun in a very, powerful way. It's just, that's cool too. Or do people like to go to places that really make them feel kind of grounded, really just like seeing a lot of greenery, a lot of, greenery like in the forest, or I say in the jungle too, I'm just giving it a kind of example, or just like, with the element of the air, people like to be like connecting with that. If they love to fly, if they like to, really being connected with that air, free flowing energy too, because like air is free flowing and very, just really vast and spontaneous too. I know I love water too, but fire is very, direct, very energetic, passionate. And, the earth is very, it can be calm, or it can be really just really grounding and powerful too. So, it's just really interesting, especially, when it comes to celebrating this day, Earth Day specifically, even like, for anyone who celebrated 420 also too a couple of days ago, shout out to you guys, for those who love to connect with those, medicinals, even though I kind of sell those in a way with essential oils, because some of them have that kind of like cannabis properties, but at the same time, it's just like, it's cool. You can really just connect with nature in your own way too, as human beings, and really just not only with us as human beings, but also connecting with nature too, really appreciating it, not, trying to disrespect it in a really, powerful, in a really harmful way, if that makes sense to anyone who's listening. And excuse me, like for example, like we could take the time for ourselves to appreciate our pets, our little fur babies, our dogs, our cats, our turtles. It could be, hamsters. It could be, you know, whichever pet that we have too, especially from a loving space too, like with a healthy like heart chakra too, where we're just open to just show appreciation from a healthy space, and just really showing love to like the animal kingdom, whether it be, our dogs, our cats, could be our pets, or just like in general too, just really appreciating if you see like a hawk, if you see like, say, if you're at a zoo, if you see a lion, or gorillas or chimpanzees, or you see a scary ass python or alligator or crocodile, or just like, whichever kind of, creature from the animal kingdom too, we can really just take the time to just appreciate them. But even if it's like some kind of those creatures scary, you could really appreciate it from afar, because that's what I do when it comes to certain animals that could, really just pose a threat to my safety. It's like, oh, I love lions, but I don't want to be near them. I don't want to get clawed up and be looked at as a chocolate snack per se too. So, but also thank you for the compliment, Ocean Garnet. I believe one of you guys probably got me this shirt. I think it was like a couple of years ago, 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure. And full disclosure for anyone who is just, watching this, and, for those who got me gifts before, I really do appreciate them too, because you really don't have to give me gifts. I always find ways to, to spoil myself too. And, or not to say spoil myself, but also to really just, if I want a t-shirt or a deck, which I haven't got a deck in a long time, and it's just like I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's just the thought that counts, and the love for it too is really cool. So I'm a really grateful person. If someone gives me a gift from like my Amazon wish list, I totally appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart too. So yes, thank you for that compliment, Ocean. I appreciate you, and same goes to you guys too, who are mods. Shout out to all the mods out there too. So yeah, and also I got my other deck too. That you probably haven't seen this deck in a long time because honestly, I haven't bought a deck in like a couple years, and I think the last deck that I got was like a birthday present. I was thinking it was last year from a dear friend of mine, Paula. So it was just like with her, she got me this gift. It was cool, and it's just like I appreciate it, and it's just really cool that just give me a deck because I like, Oracle decks or tarot decks, but I'm just really content what I have when it comes to with my collections. So I know there's probably a whole bunch of decks that I probably don't know about, but I'm cool with that. What I've got right now too, because usually my money's spent on just usually getting food for my place, or occasionally I'll get a game too for my PS5. But other than that, I mean, I'll just, if I want to, watch some streaming services like with like HBO Max or Netflix, Disney Plus, I mean, I'll spend the money on it because I love Marvel, DC, Marvel movies, all that kind of shit too. So yes, anytime. But yeah, for anyone who wants like a Oracle card too, I have this deck too. Probably haven't seen this for a long time. So when it comes to with the elemental Oracle deck, it really connects with the elements of the earth, earth, fire, wind, and water, even like other elements too, like ice and et cetera too. So if any of you guys want like a message at any time, just post your question. I'll definitely will pull a card for you, or two or three, depending on what kind of question you have to, or you just want like a message, which is totally cool. Because with and it's just my opinion when it comes to with Oracle cards, it's just really a really powerful tool also. So it's kind of like if you ever want to use it for entertainment purposes, or just like when it comes to educational, I mean that's cool too. So that's just my opinion on it. So you guys could totally disagree. So yeah, it is a beautiful deck too. And shout out to Stacy DeMarco, for creating this deck. I know this deck is a couple years old too. So, all credit goes to Stacy DeMarco for creating this kind of deck too for people that can really just benefit from it, especially if they love the elements of the earth. Because I know my sis, Sonia Rain Lee, uses this deck too. And I, got her hooked to this too. And she was wondering like, oh, where'd you get that deck from? And I told her all about it, sent her the info, where to get it. And then that's in her collection. And she uses it, that deck too for her own readings too. And, even like with readings, that's none of my business too. So, hey, kudos for Sonia for just doing that. And shout out to her as well. And to you guys too. So again, if you guys ever want like a message for today, or if you guys want to talk about how you like to appreciate the earth too, like weather-wise with the everything that's connecting with it, that's totally fine too. Just feel free. If not, I totally understand if we just want to chill, if you got other things to do, which is totally cool too. So yeah, it is. It's so cool, and it's really cool that, you can really help people like that, so when it comes to, just really, if someone is interested in a deck, I'll just give them the information and just really, help them out. I mean, I have no problem doing that, honestly. It's just like, that's just who I am, basically. I'm not trying to be conceited. I'm just really keeping it a buck. So it's just really cool that I can help out Sonia Rain Lee when it comes to getting that deck for her and add it to her collection. So, and she, mentions that too, so it's just cool. It's just cool. So yeah, oh my gosh. To be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna share this too. When it comes to like with YouTube, and especially when it comes to that, I mean, I just stream like at least like a couple months at least because, I love YouTube and I love you guys as, moderators, my audience. But I know sometimes too, I like to do things outside of social media when it comes to just living life and just, making connections and opportunity, connecting with opportunities. And, you know, it's just like, I know I've been bad at I say, just like not making as content as I usually do. So, it's just like, I'll just continue to improve on that. It's just like, just because, I have like other stuff I want to do. And, I've been really making a lot of videos on my gaming channel. That's been like my focus a lot lately too. But I always feel bad for neglecting this one because this is my baby too when it comes to self care and wellness. And Ocean Garnet says it's only $16 and not bad. Hey, that's a sweet deal for anyone who wants this kind of deck too when it comes to, you know, with this deck to add to your collection. And since it's an Earth Day, let me see if I can post. Let me see if I can post a link to it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try anyway. So, let's see. Where is it? I know I got a link to this sucker somewhere. Where is that thing? Where is it? Give me a second here. I'm trying to find that link to. There we go. There it is. I found it. There you go. So I'm sure if I could post a link into it too. So there you go. If you guys ever want to check out the deck, though, Elemental Oracle deck, there it is. So I hope the link works too. If not, I'm totally sorry. I'll do my best to fix that. But if you guys ever want to check out the deck and get the deck for yourself, here's the link to it. So yeah, and yeah, I appreciate that, Ocean Garnet. It's just like I just want to be honest with you guys when it comes to with my content, because it's just like when it comes to being a content creator, it's just like you really got to have the mindset and the heart to do it too. And kudos for anyone who's just really being a content creator, just really being passionate about it, and really being consistent with it, every single week, like Ron, like Sonia Rain Lee, like with Dolly, and with Katie, and so many other people too that I know over the years that I collab with, and just really good people too, just really making content, it could be just like meditations, it could be just, when it comes to with readings too of oracle cards or tarot cards, talking about certain topics. It could be from relationships, it could be about current events, it could be about pop culture. I mean, kudos to anyone who's just really doing that on a regular basis too. I mean, it's just, it's not easy, being a content creator on YouTube. It's just, you just gotta really put yourself out there, on a regular basis. And with me, because my channel is so old, it's like I created it when I was at a job that I used to have too before I got laid off. I was just like, oh, what can I do with this channel? I just like watching movies, learning about certain things with life, because I didn't know much about life, with people and certain events going on. But now I got some experience under my belt. It's just like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. But it's like, when it comes to being a content creator, I love it. I mean, I love, talking about topics like with the earth and with self-care and with wellness, how you can really just integrate that in our relationships, especially with ourselves, if we're single, if we're just really living our best life, or with other people. It could be with our families, it could be with, our partners, and even just like how we can really just, bring some clarity too towards us, especially for our energetic field too. So it's kind of like with the earth, just like when it comes, if you really just think about it and feel about it, our heart really is kind of like really connected to the earth element, because the heart chakra, and like this old saying too, you probably heard this in Forrest Gump, like home is where the heart is. So it's kind of like how we can really just appreciating our home too, especially with our heart center, from an energetic space, because our hearts go through so much, with heartache and betrayal. But at the same time, we can really experience the beautiful stuff, like with joy, excitement, being appreciated with unconditional love, you know, those kind of things too, that really makes the heart really strong and powerful. And at the same time too, it's just like, sometimes, crazy stuff happens too with when it comes to betrayal. If we did something towards someone, it sucks. I mean, I know myself too. I know I made mistakes, and even like doing all the spiritual work and stuff too, I did a lot of work on myself where I can just be the most healthiest version of myself. Even if I didn't make mistakes too, just really owning up to them. So it's kind of like, with that, but I also make sure that, my actions and intentions are really, healthy, you know? But at the same time too, it's just like, when it comes to our heart space, just really, doing our best to just really appreciating that, especially when it comes to connecting with our natural selves, because, honestly too, from a scientific standpoint, we're all connected to the earth in a ways because we've both got like water, we got air, we got earth, we got, fire too when we're passionate about something. I mean, you probably, for anyone who's known some people out there, they got a lot of certain elements to them. Some people are passionate, when it comes to with their energy. Some are very creative, like water. Some are very grounded, like the earth. Some are very free, like the wind too. So it's kind of like with that, it's just really, really good to recognize that in our own way too, if that makes sense. So, but I appreciate that compliment, Ocean on it. It's just like being a content creator is, it's powerful, and kudos to anyone who's really doing it, doing some powerful things for people too. So yes, indeed. And speaking of content creators, shout out to Ron. What's up, dude? What's going on, bro? Haven't seen your shows much lately because I've been doing a lot of other stuff. But always when I see you, I give you full credit, kudos, props, all that stuff too. So shout out to my bro Ron. I love him to death. Saying that respectfully too. So much love, Ron. Hopefully you're doing well. But every time I see your shows too, and I always show my support, I click the like button right away too. And especially to your show too, Viviani. You had an awesome show lately too. So shout out to you as well. And to all the content creators who are really doing powerful things for people too. And if you guys get rewarded for it too, if you guys get super chats, if you guys get, donations too. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Abundance is really good too, especially if you receive it from a healthy way too. But that's just me saying that too. I know people can really just feel different from that, but hey, that's your choice and that's your choice. So I just want to give credit where credit's due. So shout out to Ron and shout out to Viviani, for just really making some awesome content for people. Live streams, videos, shorts, you name it too. And other people that I mentioned too, like Dolly, Katie Moonchild, Sonia Rain Lee, EQ, Lisa, Debbie, you name it too. So yes, indeed. What's up, JR? What's good? What's good? Happy Earth Day. Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well, taking care of yourself. And same goes to all you guys who are in the chat too. So thank you for being here and just really, being here and just really taking the time throughout your busy day to just hang out and talk about how beautiful the earth is, talking with me in general, all those good things too. So shout out to all you guys. So, and again, Ron, you probably seen this deck before because I haven't used this deck in a really long time, but I still have it too with me. So if again, any of you guys want like a card or reading for today, just feel free to post your question and I'll definitely will highlight it and pull some cards for you, whether it's like a relationship question, spiritual, or just like something for fun too. It's totally your choice. So it's all good. So yeah, shout out to all you guys too who are here. And again, if those content creators out there too, Ron, Viviani, hope you guys are making some awesome content for people too. So when it comes to that, and I told them earlier too that it's me, the content creator. I'm passionate about this channel, but I put a lot of my time and energy to just do stuff off of, like with YouTube. So that makes sense, you know. But hey, when I'm here for you guys too. So it's just like I have, you know, pure loving fun. If that makes sense. Whew, damn, that was kind of a mouthful, isn't it? So that was a whole mouthful of goodness too, and and it's probably like people wondering like this, like
Yes, get over that.
yep. So, all right, you want a card too? All right, I got you, bro. I got you. Let me shuffle this deck, see what the elements have for you on this beautiful earthly day too. And sometimes Earth Day could be today, could be tomorrow, could be like the whole year, forever too. It's just like when it comes to that, you can just how you want to celebrate, the earth. You could just, smelling the roses, appreciating the fruit, appreciating the animals, appreciating ourselves too, because we're connected to that earthly plane too, and it's good to just have that kind of like appreciation and respect for the earth too. Not trying to destroy our environment, really keeping our environment clean and healthy, especially for the younger generations that are coming up too. So, so that's just me saying that too. I know you probably guys feel the same way or a little bit different. So, but which is, that's okay. But when it comes to our beautiful planet, it's good to take care of that. Especially in our environment too. So, yes, indeed. Ron wants a card for today. All right. Connecting with the breath because our breath is connected to the air. Let's see, Ronnie boy. Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Let's see what you got here, man. Reminds you of the old days, those Viking videos, no unconditional. So yeah, I get that. I believe that clip was from it's like a movie. Oh, it's not Newcastle, but I know it's probably from somewhere, but it's funny though, with those, kind of movies too. And that's how beautiful it is too when it comes to entertainment. But I have a card for you too, Ron. So if this message resonates with you at any time, just feel free to post how you feel about it, what you think of it. So I got the equator card for you too. So when it comes to with this powerful message here, and just like when it comes to you see these beautiful women, on this picture, and they're both different too, and they're all right. But it's kind of like, just really when it comes to with this message, just really appreciating those both sides of you too when it comes to with the equator. So it's kind of like, that kind of fire, like I really sensing some fiery passion to just really, appreciating both sides of you too, both light and dark, both parts of you too, just really, appreciating that too from a healthy space and really just finding that balance of it too when it comes to, with this message, as you see here too, with one woman just holding that kind of like interesting ball in her hand too, just really kind of like find that balance too. So it's kind of like, for you, Ron, and just like however you want to take it, just really find that kind of like middle ground within yourself too when it comes to with who you are, with your masculine, your feminine, with your yin and yang, however you want to, describe it too, when it comes to your own spiritual path. So if this message hits home for you at any time, if it doesn't right now, that's totally cool. But if it does, just feel free to share how you feel about it when it comes to with this message. And yeah, much love to you, man. So those movies were pretty amazing back because of the number of extras they use. Yeah, no CGI. Yeah, exactly. They're very creative with that too. I forgot the name of the movie series too. It'll come to me. So you probably guys know what it is. But it was pretty cool. And it's probably before my time too. So they use no CGI to use extra actors just to play those roles, which is totally cool. So yeah. Shout outs to you, Ocean Garnett, for mentioning that. And JR wants a card. I got you. So let's see. Oh, Michelle, haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Hopefully you are doing well. Happy Earth Day to you too. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. So yeah, it's good to see you, Michelle. Hopefully everything is good. And I hope you're celebrating the earth too, So shout out to you. Anytime, bro. Anytime, man. I got you. Anytime, man. Oh shoot. So JR. Let's see. JR. Let's feel this out. Hmm. Hmm. So, JR, I got a really interesting message for you too. So, you got the sun, which is really interesting, which is really connected to the fire because, the sun is very powerful. It grows our food, it keeps us warm. And just like when it comes to with the sun, just really, connecting with that fiery element, if you're open to do so, just to really connect to that warmth of the sun too, because we both have like, elements within us when it comes to with not just on the physical aspect, but also energetically. So just really connecting to that warmth too that you have also, and just really, if you want to just, connect with that with yourself or people that you care about too, when it comes to with this powerful message here too, when it comes to with the sun, just really connecting with that from with a, from an open space too, if that makes sense. So when it comes to with the sun, just really appreciating its warmth, its, powerful, presence too with this beautiful, powerful star. Because the sun is a star; it grows our food, keeps us warm. It also makes us hot too at the same time. So it's like with the sun, it's just like we can really just take time for ourselves, especially for today too, just to really appreciating the sun. Just really appreciating its warmth. It's just its light. Its presence too as a powerful star, and just really connecting with that from a healthy space too, and really just appreciating the sun too. Even just like with the fire element of the sun, we can just really bring that warmth towards ourselves and towards people that we care about in our environment, especially too. So, so I hope this message was helpful for you, JR, and especially to anyone also too. If this resonates with you too, that's totally cool. Just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts, at any time and all that stuff too. So, of course, Oceanet, I got you. I definitely got time for you guys. You guys are my audience. I always got time for you guys. So it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, long time no see, Michelle. I'm glad to see you too. So big shout out to you, Michelle, to your sister, Melinda. Hope you guys are good. Hope your family's good. Hope you're doing good too. So yes, much love, Michelle. I haven't seen you in a hot minute too. So yes, it's always good to see you. So let's see. Let's Ocean Garnet. So she is next. Oh, you're welcome, JR. I'm glad it was helpful for you too. So I'm glad. Oh, I'm tongue tied too. It's like, what the hell? It's I can't even speak today. It's just like this.
Now you tell me.
It's like, what? What are you trying to say, man? But I'm just saying, I'm glad the reading was helpful for you too. So, yes, indeed. And Ocean Garnet, she is next. Let's see what we got for her and all that good stuff too. So let's see. Ocean Garnet. The ocean. The ocean is very powerful, very creative at the same time, so it's so vast and so powerful, at the same time it's so creative too, because this is how the waves move, especially when the wind hits too. It's really cool. That's how surfers love to surf, especially in California, Southern California. It's like, yep, if you go to certain beaches like in Huntington, whichever too, beach in California, you'll bound to see some surfers, just riding the waves and enjoying themselves, which is cool, So, and how you can really just be creative with the board too, connecting with the water of the elemental element of the water too is really cool. You were just telling Melinda a couple of days ago, I missed this sexy. Yeah, I feel that. I still do those just on a monthly basis too. So definitely. So Ocean Garnet, let's see what we got for you. Ah, your moon sign is in Libra. Okay. Cool. I gotta touch up on my astrology. I'm kind of sloppy on that. I know some people who are really into astrology, so I gotta ask them too when it comes to the placements and all that with the moon, the sun, Jupiter, and all that. So that's cool. Your moon sign is in Libra. That's interesting. Ooh, this is an interesting one for you too. Excuse me for clearing my throat like that. But Ocean Garnet, you got the breath card. So this really connects with the air element. And air is very free and very spontaneous and creative. So it's kind of like with you, for yourself, and just really connecting with your breath too. And this is not like a yoga lesson just per se too, but like when it comes to with our breath, because it's connected to the air, it can really help us to really just bring clarity towards ourselves too. If you want to bring the breath, towards your heart space or towards any kind of place in the body too, on a physical standpoint, but also energetically, our breath can help us to just really, help us to let go of some stuff to help us to be really free and spontaneous. So it's kind of like, for you, Ocean Garnet, if you are just going through some stuff, or if you just ever need to take some time for yourself to really connect with your breath, to really just, to really, connect with your free self again, just really connecting with your breath in a really powerful way, simply by just taking a deep breath in and just really letting go of the breath when you're ready to release. That can help you to just really release anything that can really just take the load off, if that makes sense, or it can help you to really just find some clarity. If people testing you, sometimes people test us in so many ways that it's just like, you're probably looking at them like this.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
You just want to throw down. It's like, motherfucker, what you say? It's like, sometimes people are unique, but also they're weird at the same time, because people test us in so many ways. You probably look at them like,
the fuck are you out of your damn mind?
It's like, what? But, at the same time, when we can just take the time for ourselves to just really, catch our breath, just really finding our calm self, our free self, and just really taking that deep breath in, inhale, connecting with that life force, that air life force when it comes to our breath, and just really taking that deep breath in to bring that clarity. And just when you want to let go, just exhale the breath out through the mouth or through the nose. That can help you to just really let all that shit go. So, when it comes to that, yeah, right. It's just like, like with the elements and how it really connects with us too, it really makes sense if you really just think about it, from like, a logical perspective. Because, sometimes when people test us in so many ways, even if it's not just like physical, but also, mentally and emotionally, it's like, you connect with your breath where you can just find ways to just calm down. It's like, okay, it's like, this dude is driving too slow. This guy is in my face yelling for no reason. Or like for any ladies out there who are single, or for those who are just really just being themselves, it's just like certain people get in your face. It's like, okay, it's like, it's like you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered, but sometimes, connecting with your breath can help you to just really find that inner peace too, that inner clarity, if that makes sense. So, and yes, Michelle, I got you. So, yeah, I got you, Michelle. I got your question. So if this message resonates with you too, Ocean Garnet, or for anyone who is listening, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts at the same time. So she says, right, I worry about something or someone who could care less. Right, exactly. That's a healthy way to look at it, to find that clarity. So it's like, I worry about something or someone who could. Yeah, I get it. I do that too, so it's kind of like how I can really just find ways to find clarity for it. So yeah, I'm glad that message was helpful for you too, Oh, let me see what you're saying too earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to. Yeah, listen to your own words is really good. Listening to yourself is essential too. I know it can be difficult for most people, but when we take the time to practice just listening to what you really want right now, especially not just physical, but also, emotionally and mentally, it can really we can learn a lot from that too, just really listening. And like listening itself is a really, valuable skill to learn, because sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes people don't want to listen. But when we practice listening, not just with open ears, but with an open heart, with an open mind, we can learn so much, So that's what with me, I'm just using myself an example. I practice that every single time when I'm talking to someone. If I did something wrong to someone, I always try to listen to their perspective, and just really, just just see what they're coming from, or something like that. So yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. Oh yeah, happy birthday to Melinda. I know her birthday was April 9th, right? So yeah, happy birthday to your sister, Michelle. Yeah. Yes, yes, definitely. You're welcome too. I'm glad it was helpful for you. Yep. Yeah, glad it was helpful. Good stuff. Good stuff. And Michelle, I got you. So it's all good. Yeah, for the month of May. Yes, of course. The month of May, of course, of course. I got you. So yeah, happy belated birthday to your sister, Michelle. I miss talking to her. I know she's busy doing her own thing, and so are you. So it's good. But yeah, happy birthday to anyone who has an April birthday. My birthday was on April 12th, so all I did was just did some stuff too, made the best out of it too. So I'll just leave it at that. So it was pretty cool. I went to arcade and saw a movie and all that. So I just turned 36, so ain't no big deal. I'll be an old man. So it's cool. So Ron says, I listen to myself. It depends on the brain. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I have brain farts also too. So I totally there on that, bro. So it's like, at least so I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, you're a banana man? Of course. Hope you met him soon. Shit. You've been trying to help you manifest that man for quite some time, Michelle. So definitely. Yeah, 36 is a good number. I'll be a couple years, I'll be 40. So probably the next 4 years. Yeah, next 4 years. Yeah. Oh, you'll be 40 on August 4th? Oh, wow. That's my dad's birthday, too. Good stuff, Michelle. Cool. We got to celebrate that. Cool. So, Michelle, month of May 2024. So, Michelle, month of May 2024. Banana man, right? Okay. So you got an interesting message too, Michelle, and you got companionship when it comes to with the animal kingdom. And like with companionship too, which is all about really, when it comes to with relationships. Let me see if I could there we go. So, like with companionship too, when it comes to with this message right here too, you see the animal kingdom from giraffes, the snakes, horses, and just like really, connecting with that too, when it comes to with that companionship. So it's kind of like, establishing and creating that kind of connection with, with nature, even with our pets too, when it comes to with that companionship can really help you for the month of May. I mean, it's just like maybe you'll meet your banana man if you're guys into with nature when it comes to with the animals and with nature too. You never know, so who am I to guess who you connect with, but when it comes to with this message can really just be helpful for you, just like really connecting with the animal kingdom, especially when it comes to that companionship, really establishing a connection with or with someone who loves the animal kingdom too, if they're into seeing like preserving like the wildlife, if they love seeing like different kind of birds and horses and squirrels and bunnies and all kind of stuff too when it comes to with the animal kingdom. So like for you, Michelle, and especially for this message, it's just like for you to really just really connecting with that the animal kingdom, that companionship too, or especially with someone too who's into that also, or for yourself too, you never know. So and so hopefully this message is really helpful for you, and especially for anyone who resonates with this message too. Just really connecting with the animal kingdom, even if you have like pets too, if you got pet dogs, cats, turtles, hamsters, you name it too, fish especially. So just really connecting with that, showing appreciation, with the animal kingdom, or even connect with people who are passionate about that as you do in their own way. So it's kind of like, really connect with that, especially at the animal kingdom, to really just, creating those kind of like companionship and campaign those kind of relationships too, if that, makes sense. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Michelle. And it's always good to see you. It's been a minute since I've seen you, uh, in my live stream chat too. So definitely. So hopefully that was helpful too. The animal companionship card. There's a lady who walks her dog, and sometimes I talk to her when I see her walking by. It's been 4 years now. Oh, you guys have exchanged numbers and haven't. Oh, that's good. That's good. So that's cool that you really, establish a connection with someone that I haven't talked for a long time until now. So you guys are kind of connected in a way too. That's really cool. That's awesome stuff there. That's really cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad you guys really connected too. You guys haven't seen each other for 4 years, and now you guys got you guys' contact info, which is really cool. So cool stuff. Good stuff. He's out there. So yeah, he's gonna be a lion tamer. Hey, you never know. He's a lion tamer banana man. So hey, that's cool. I need a local friend. She told me last night about the full moon. Oh, okay. What's the information about the full moon coming up? If you guys want to fill me in, I'm totally, kind of like, blank when it comes to the astrology. I try to catch up with it, but it's just like I'm kind of rusty. So if you guys want to fill me in about that full moon coming up, feel free to do so if you guys want to, of course. So yeah, lion tamer, a banana man lion tamer. He likes bananas and he's a lion tamer, which that's not an easy feat. I mean, that's pretty badass actually. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Much love, Ron. If you have to go, stay safe. Hope you have an awesome, awesome day with your family, with your wife and with your fur babies too. So shout out to you, Ron. Thank you for being here and showing support. So maybe the cards saying me and my friend will become better. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Like with, you guys still talk and connect. You guys are get close. So you guys are still remain friends, especially in May too. So that's cool. Good stuff. I hope it works out with you guys' friendship. If you guys stay and connect, hang out, talk about stuff, which is really cool. Good stuff. She is yes, the card about animals, her three dogs, companionship could be a better friendship. We have been talking for 4 years, but never. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah. So good stuff there. Good stuff. And it's just like, when you guys exchange numbers, you guys could be, really, create that kind of awesome friendship, so that's really cool. You guys are staying connected, that's really awesome stuff. And I'm happy for you guys too, when it comes to, establishing that friendship too, which is really good. Yes, indeed. So, whew, you know, if anyone else wants a card, if another extra one, since it's Earth Day and I'm really just, connecting with the elements too, feel free to, if you want another card at your own pace, at your own time. If you guys want a collective message, that's totally cool too. Wherever that floats your boat, wherever that feels right to you, that's totally cool. I'm just here for you guys, for your entertainment. If you learn something from it too, educational wise, that's cool too. So, but yeah, if you guys want another card or if you guys want a collective message, feel free to do so. So I always try to keep these live streams under an hour or so. So not to get it too long. Oh, okay. So full moon on the 20th and 55 minutes. Full moon in 20 hours and 55 minutes. Oh, okay, okay. I gotta look that up then. I have to ask a friend of mine what the full moon's about too. So I'll have to look that up. Or I just do my own research too. Cool, cool. Thank you for letting me know about that, Ocean, and to all the moderators in the chat too. So good stuff. Good stuff. So yes, 20 hours and 55 minutes. Just like a day. Okay. Interesting. So let's see. I'll just pull some cards for the collective. If you guys are cool with that too, wherever that floats your boat. If you guys ever want like a message too, so feel free to do so. But I'm just gonna pull some cards for the collective if that's cool with you guys. So I know you guys probably have to go to work the next day. You guys gotta take care of some business, which is I respect that too. So on the 23rd, tomorrow at 4:49 p.m. Pacific time, my appointment is okay. Your app is helpful. All right, cool. Much appreciated, Ocean Garnett. Thank you for filling me in on the details about the full moon. And I think you said the full moon in Libra, right? So yeah, cool. Thank you for sharing that information towards us in the chat too. So good stuff. So I'll post some cards for the collective, and then we can wrap this up. So let's see. Collective, earthly, collective messages. Okay. What does the earth have to say to us as human beings? Connect with that. Oh, okay. So jump to Scorpio tomorrow? Okay, interesting. Most interesting. Interesting. There's a message right there. Oh, what's this? Okay. What is the last message for us as a collective? Okay. So we got some interesting earthly messages that we can all take, especially if anyone is watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too, if any of these messages resonate with you at the same time too, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts and, live in the chat, or for those who are watching the replay. So the first message is really connecting to the rock element. And just like when it comes to this earthly rock element, and just really, find that kind of stability for ourselves too, in a really powerful way too. So it's like when it comes to with this earthly element of the rock, rocks are very steady, are very strong too. And it's like for, anyone who is watching this, is just to really find that kind of like stability, that strength too, when it comes to with this message too, when it comes to like with rock, kind of like, I say like, like the rock per se too, like, like the wrestler, like
a minute, it'll sink in.
But like, for you to just really finding that kind of like stability and strength within ourselves to really just find a place where you can just ground and really just find that kind of strength in it too. So connecting with that earthly element of, of the rocks, can really help us to really just finding that kind of stability and strength too. Yeah, exactly. Rocks are very strong too. They're very, stable. They're very strong. Like it's like a powerful element there too. So yeah, it's kind of like in this picture, or I say in this picture, but in this card, it's just like when it comes to that stability and endurance, just finding that kind of like stable strength within us too, to really just find that for ourselves. So definitely. And like the second message that we have for the collective is just really, beginnings, just really, starting over, and it's kind of like with the sparks here too, is really kind of like connecting with the earthly, I mean, the fire element, and fire is very, action oriented and is very passionate. So when it comes to beginnings, if you ever feel like you need to start anew, like starting something new, if you want to do something new in your life, just really connecting with that kind of like fiery kind of like energy too, when it comes to, doing something new for yourself, and especially, for your own well-being, because, your life is your life. And, if you want to start something new, if you want to like start over, just really taking the time for yourself to just really, connecting with that kind of like that really sparkling and passionate energy when it comes to just starting over, and just really taking action with that too when it comes to with this message. And just like, if you want to just start over, you want to do something new in your life, it could be, even if it's like the simplest things that bring you joy too, or something that can really help you to make a living, or whatever the kind of goals that and desires that you want to do for your life. Just really, have like an open mind and an open heart to really know that you can really just start over and doing something new for yourself too. So just really, taking that message in, especially when it comes to with this message of just beginnings. If you want to do something new and just, start over, just go for it. And just really doing that in a very passionate way too, when it comes to with the fire element. And just like, with the last message that I have for the collective is just like, the breath card again too. So it's kind of like, always find ways to just really, connect with your breath too. If you ever feel like you're, challenged, or if you feel like you're in a crazy situation, because, our breath, the breath is really connected to the air element, and just like how we can really just, connect with our breath simply by just taking a deep breath in with the inhale, and just really letting go of the breath when we want to just let go of the heaviness that's just in our energetic field, in our physical body, in our mental mind, in our heart, in our emotional heart. Also, it can really help us to really just set us free from the bullshit, basically. So it's kind of like, because, our breath is connected to the air. Air is very free and spontaneous. It wants to be free and free flowing. So it's kind of like if you try to contain air, it's not, it's going to find ways to be free. So just like for anyone who is just, watching this and really resonates with this message too, just really taking the time for yourself to just really connect with your own breath, that life force that we all have, physically, with our breath, just simply by taking a deep breath in with an inhale. If you ever just want to find clarity for yourself, for your heart, for your mind, for your throat, energetically too. And just like if you want to just let all that bullshit go, just exhale the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really, connect with that in your own way too. So again, if any of these messages, resonate with you, especially, for this live stream also too, celebrating the Earth Day, today, tomorrow, the next day, etc. Just feel free to, share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat too, for anyone who is watching this live, and for those who are watching a replay too. So I'm going to share these messages one more time, just really making this short version so I can, post it on, social media. But anyways, for anyone who is watching, the cards that I pull for the collective and for Earth Day also is just to really find that stable strength when it comes to this earthly element of the rocks right here too, when it comes to with this message. And just really, find that kind of powerful passion to really just start something new too when it comes to with beginnings, just really doing something new for yourself, using that kind of fire element to just really help you along the way when it comes to doing something new from a healthy space. And just like, just really taking the time for yourself. If you're ever just like going through things, just always find ways to connect with that breath that we all have to, physically, and just really, connecting with our breath in our own way too, to really help us to bring that clarity, that free clarity, that free flowing clarity when we just taking that deep breath in, the inhale. And when you want to let go, just exhaling all the BS from, from the mouth or from the nose to help you to find that clarity too. So when it comes to that, if, any of these messages resonate with you too, feel free to, share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat too. So other than that, much love to all you guys who are watching this. Thank you guys for being here, catching up. It's always good to, catching up with all you awesome content creators and people out there doing big things, in their communities and all over the globe too. So she says, thank you, Jay. It's been good. Yeah, likewise. Definitely if you guys ever like add me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just feel free to hit me up. I'm always willing to talk with you guys too. So again, if you guys ever do want to just like, be on your live stream, because I'm open to doing collabs. I just haven't done it in a while because I'm doing other stuff off of YouTube and in person. So if you guys do want me on your channel, just feel free to hit me up. You guys have, if you have my email, it's linked in the Linktree too. So if you guys want to send me questions, or if you guys want to collab too on your channel, also you would know where to find me on that. So thank you guys again too for just watching this live stream. Thank you for being who you are, especially first and foremost too. So when it comes to that, I appreciate you guys. Even if you guys, if I, there's something to you too. I know it's not intentional, but it's just like, sometimes, if you guys ever do want to send me questions and ask me questions about my content, you're more than welcome to do so, because I'm all about critical thinking, but also to appreciate you guys as a community too. So thank you guys, Michelle. Thank you, Ocean Garnett. She says, rock, east, breath, picture someone sitting on the rocks watching the sunrise. And good stuff. Yes, in the freshness of a new day. Preach on that, Ocean Garnett. Yes, indeed. That can help us to connect with our natural selves too, So definitely good stuff there. Good stuff. That's deep. That's really deep. So yeah, good analogy there too. Shout out to you, Ocean Garnett. So yes, indeed. And Michelle says the moon always makes me happy to see it when I see people stop in a parking lot and look up. Yeah, that's cool. And that's like with the moon too. Like people stop and look at it and just appreciate its beauty, at night. That's cool stuff. I do that too. So you're welcome, Ocean Garnett. What's up, Greeter? Good to see you. I was just about to wrap it up too. So thank you for being here, Greeter. I know it's probably, you're probably busy, but I appreciate you for just being here. So big hugs to you also. So yes, it's always good to see you as well too. So yes, big hugs to you too, Greeter. Yes, indeed. And yeah, I'm not sure when I'll go live. I'll let you guys know because I'm got some other stuff I want to do too. But I'll keep you updated. But if you guys have enjoyed the live stream, if you guys want to see more content on this channel too, when it comes to self-care and wellness, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally, and emotionally and mentally also too. Just feel free to subscribe to my channel also and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified for all the updates when it comes to shorts and the videos and live streams. If I'm just doing another solo live stream or I have a guest on in the future, you never know. So, but yeah, thank you guys for being here too. I mean, I always, when I do a live stream for you guys, I always do it out of love, and I just do it for fun too, just really enjoy connecting with you guys too as a, content creator, and just really appreciating the mods, new people coming back, et cetera, et cetera. Even the people who are critical against me too, I totally understand that. If you guys, again, if you guys ever want to find me on social media, or if you guys want to send me questions, check out my services when it comes to, if you guys ever want some tools that can help you to connect with your natural self, like essential oils and so much more, just feel free to hit me up and I'll do my best to, help you along the way too, when it comes to your spiritual path also in your own way too. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. You guys take care, get something to eat. I know I'm hungry as a motherfucker, and again, I cuss too. So it's like, cussing and, YouTube, it's like, uh-oh.
Language.
So it's just like with that, I gotta be careful, but I appreciate you guys for just being here too. So, yes, good night to all you guys, JR, um, Greeter, TK, Michelle, all you guys, Ocean Garnett, all the moderators who are coming here and showing support, even if it's just a laugh, that's cool. Hey, that's all good. It's all good, so shit, damn it.
Language.
Oh man. So much love to you guys. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, I gotta get something to eat, because earlier I got a massage, to a place that I'm probably gonna go to school for. It's possible. So I'm just really trying to make that decision on it. And I'm feeling really loose and really relaxed. So I gotta really just sleep this off, but I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, get some noodles, get some food, get some grub in my system. You know what that is, so yes, indeed. You guys take care of yourselves too. You guys have an awesome weekend. Shout out to all the content creators who are doing big things. I'll definitely will show support, hitting the like, saying hi in the chat. If you see me on there, James Harris, not James Bond, that's me. So, but yeah, feel free to, you guys do what you do best in your own way. And, Jay's going to get some, yeah, right. I'm going to get some noodles. Shit. Shoot, you know me so well, Michelle. I'm gonna get some goddamn noodles. And you know what?
And that is a promise.
Yeah. So, anyways, noodles, lettuce, mangoes, celebrating Earth Day, appreciating our beautiful, beautiful planet, Gaia, Mother Earth. You ever want to call it too in your guys' culture. I respect it. I love it. Love you guys. All that good stuff too. So, anyways, you're probably wondering, like, oh my gosh, is this guy ever gonna stop talking? Like,
Get over that!
get on with it, damn it. So, yes, and some mystery. Yes, I know how to stretch those mystery gummies for a long time. So I still got some that I have for like a month for now. And I've been stretching them too. So it's kind of like, I take them out if I ever feel like I'm low on, like, my sugar level is low. I feel like I need like an energy boost. Those gummies are the shit. I'm telling you, those gummies are the shit. So, and I'll post a link to this deck too. So if you guys ever want to get this for yourself, and the mystery gummies too, I'll definitely will post a link to that if you guys ever want to just get it for yourself. And yeah, much love. Stay safe, stay healthy. And you know what? If anyone is giving you crap for any kind of reason too, just give them this energy too. I'm not trying to promote violence, but always, promote people to protect themselves, and always protect yourself like this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through on their lips. That's all you do.
It's all you do, damn it. So anyways, much love. Take care. Stay safe. And have you guys have an awesome, awesome Earth Day weekend. Get some sun. Go near the ocean. Even if you guys love the ice bathe, wherever that floats your boat too. So yeah, I miss Bernie Mac too. He's one of the goats when it comes to entertainers and comedians, and he overall good dude. So definitely, I miss him too. But anyways, much love. You guys take care. Namaste. Peace and much love. So, anyways, where is that button here? There we go.